Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Kuuga Rising Titan form. Another Bandai Collector Shop exclusive, but I'm pretty excited to have this guy because it completes the Kuuga figures. So anyhow, let's get started with the packaging as usual. This packaging, despite not being from like a Tamashii show or something, they decided to match this packaging up with Rising Pegasus and Rising Dragons and give it a cool style like event packaging, which is really cool. It's done in all purple. You got this kind of like silhouette lined design of Rising Titan. This is Bandai Collector Shop up there. You get the Kuuga logo. This is Master Rider Kuuga Rising Titan. Description of what figuarts are. There's nothing on that side. This side just kind of carries over. And then you got the numbers on the bottom. And then on the back you get a cool silhouette of Kamen Rider Kuuga Rising Titan. Looking cool. So I really love this packaging, and I'm glad they had it match up. So, for as what he comes with, not a whole lot. He's got, to turn the light on so this looks better. Wait, the light was on. Never mind, I'm just tired. These two splayed open molester hands. And then you've got two holding things hands, but these are the fists because I switched them out. So, then he also comes with his two Rising Titan swords. They're both exactly the same sword, but he comes with two of them because he did dual wield them at one point. I'll take one out to look at it for now. So here it is, like all Figuarts accessories, very nicely painted. You got the Grongi writing on the handle here. Purple bumpy here, that sounded weird. And then gold here, this lovely purple here. The blade here is all like the silvery shininess. More Grongi writing. More Grongi writing, it's all gold. And it looks cool. So, it comes with two of those. I'll take them out briefly to show articulation. And the figure itself. Here's the figure itself. He looks really awesome. Probably my favorite of the three Rising forms for sure. You know, the Kuuga mold, they change sometimes more drastically than others, but it's still the same Kuuga mold. So you got the same face here as all the other Kuugas pretty much. He's got the purple compound eyes, which look nice. His chest armor looks really cool. It's basically like a, you've got like the golden patterns around here more so than the original Titan with the Grongi writing on here if you can see. But it looks really nice. The purple is this kind of really nice, not like super dark purple, but like a darker purple. And it just looks really awesome and badass, especially with like the gold Grongi outlinings. And then we got his belt here in the Rising style. It looks cool. It's all gold and silver, nicely detailed. Here's his arms, also cast in purple, and then his legs are basically all black. The only thing that's really different is the purple kneecaps. But so he looks really, really awesome. I really enjoy the look of him. Articulation-wise, pretty much standard Kuuga mold. 360 articulation here. It's a possibility it's slightly hindered by these giant shoulder pads. Swivel joint here, double elbow joint, swiveling here at the hand. A nice 360 ball joint here, double knee joint, swiveling here, swiveling at the foot. Toe action here, toe joint. He's got swiveling at the waist, and then I think, yeah, swiveling at the chest. You just can't tell as well because of this giant armor piece. So, standard Kuuga mold, you know, it's a standard Kuuga figure, but he looks awesome. Let me get him back in a pose quick, and then I will bring in the original Titan for comparison. Posing music is not here. Okay, come on. Go in your home, sword. It's your home. So let's get him in a semi-coolish pose. It's kind of difficult to get this over the shoulders sometimes. Here, yeah, there we go. He can be standing up instead of having to... Oh my god, don't embarrass me. Instead of having to crouch down. There, now I just gotta get the sword back in his hand. Okay, now let me just run over and grab original Titan, which I totally forgot across the room. Okay, so here is original Titan. So comparison-wise, his armor is pretty much the same. It's not like bulkier. Like obviously this part here is silver, and then he's got the purple outlinings. But on Rising, he's got purple here and then the gold outlinings, and then the belts are different, obviously. The heads. Let's see. Let's try to pull them in together. I think it could just be me. No, they're the same head. They're pretty much the same head. There's potential for a slight difference. And then the swords here, as you can see. This is the original sword here, and then the Rising sword, he's got the Rising look. So there's definitely a nice significant difference. I think that this figure pulls off more of a significant difference than the Dragon and Pegasus figures did, where they were just more subtle. I think this one looks a lot cooler and a lot more like a different figure compared to looking insane for just getting like a figure with like gold accents. But so, overall, I really, really love Rising Titan. I don't know if he's my favorite Kuuga figure art, but he's definitely my favorite Rising form figure art, and I definitely highly recommend him to Kuuga fans. If you've already fallen down the Kuuga rabbit hole previously, go ahead and pick this guy up to finish it. He'll definitely look great with the rest of them. But if you're being picky and you only want like one Rising form, definitely pick this guy, the best of the Rising forms. I pick him out of the other three. But yeah, that's all I have to say is I love this figure and definitely recommend it. He looks badass with the two swords and he just looks awesome. And this figure completes all of the Kuuga figures. All that's left to release really is the bike. And then unless they come up with another crazy Kuuga form of the next anniversary, that about completes it. So the Kuuga rabbit hole is pretty much done. So anyway, this guy gets the Dawson Rider seal of approval. So until next time, check out the epic site at writersrangersandrambles.com for toku news in the craziest way possible, and of course our crazy podcast, and swing by the Ramboards to interact with other fans. So until next time, it is Dawson Rider, signing out.